Hello everyone, today we are going to make a symmetrical, balanced custom design. So to get started, we are in Google Drawing, we've got a document, we're going to change the title to, we can just go ahead and put custom symmetry and then your full name and then just click off to the side. I already have my document size, but you're going to need to change your document to a square. So you're going to go to File, Page Setup, Custom, and then you're going to change this to 8 by 8 inches. And then you'll click Apply. So now we've got our square document, and the very first thing we're going to do is click on the shape, choose a rectangle shape. We'll take our rectangle cursor to the top left corner. We're going to click and drag, and we're going to wait to see those red lines that Google Drawing will pull open. We need a 4-inch by 4-inch square, and you see those red vertical, red horizontal lines, and Google Drawing has done the measuring for us. So now we'll take this square and we're going to change it to a transparent color using the fill, and I'll click off to the side. This is the size of my design that I'm going to make. Once I've made my design, I'm going to copy and paste it around to fill up the rest of my composition. So let's go ahead and start our design. I'm going to use basic shapes to create my design. I'm going to make it fairly simple because I want you to be able to use our time to get creative with your designs. So I would like you to spend a little more time on your design, making it look amazing. And then let's make my design, change some colors up. I'm just going to put, like I said, a few basic shapes so that you have a good example of how to copy and paste the symmetry aspect of this. You know what? I think I'm going to go in and work with the transparency of this color. I want it a little bit see-through. There we go. And now I will go in and add a few more details and then show you how we're going to, actually let's add some lines. We'll make my lines a little thicker, and let's throw out another, oops, we didn't want that to be fill. We wanted that to be the border color because it's a line. And let's make that line transparent. So I'm going to go back and select that line, and then I will go in and I guess we're leaving it the way it is. Okay, all right. Let me do maybe one more transparent shape, and then I will show you how we're going to balance this out. So just changing up the colors. So all of this is a review for you. This should all seem very familiar to what we have been doing in class. And the next part is where we are going to balance it out. Okay, so I'm actually going to take my shapes right up to the edge, so I'm resizing them a little because I want you to see how that will affect the symmetry of our shapes and how it will make our design look. So I'm just changing the sizes of some of my shapes to create some different designs that are happening And I don't want to go over that black line, but I do want some of my shapes to go to the edges. So, okay. All right, so we're going to leave it at that. Now what we're going to do is select everything. And I just used my select arrow and I clicked and dragged. So it covered everything and selected all my shapes. I am going to group them. I want them to be one shape instead of a bunch of little shapes. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go to Edit, Copy, and then I'm going to paste it 3 times. And now that I've got those 3 times, I'm just going to quickly move them to the sides, because what I will do is place them, and I'm using those red guidelines that pull open, and I'm a little bit off here, and you need it balanced perfectly, right? So now I'm going to go back to that, and I'm going to go to Arrange, Rotate, and Flip horizontally. Okay, so what I've just done is create a mirror image, and it's a little, you can see it's not on the edge, so I need to fix that. There we go. Did I fix it? No, I did not. There we go. All right, now it's fixed. Okay, now I'm going to go down to this shape. I will move it over. I've got it balanced. And what I'm going to do now for the bottom left corner, I'm going to go to Arrange, Rotate, Flip vertically. So what I'm doing is I'm creating these mirror images. And then I'm going to go to the final shape, and the final shape is going to go to Arrange, Rotate, Flip horizontally, and then I also have to go to Arrange, Rotate, Flip vertically. So now I have, and I keep getting off balance just a little bit on that shape, so let me fix it. There we go. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I have to remove that black outline. So I'm going to select everything, and then I'm going to go to Arrange and Ungroup. I want to make sure I don't move anything, but I do want to select those black outlines and then just delete them. And now I have my amazing symmetrical design. I would like to see you spend some more time on this, make these designs look way cooler than mine, and I can't wait to see them all. Have fun, everyone.